make a video where do you start when you just are ready to travel somewhere and you just want to get going. So first thing I do is go on Google Flights. So I am located in LA, so it's automatically there. My next trip will be Costa Rica. So I'm just gonna type Costa Rica. And these dates obviously are not the ones that I'm gonna come, but if you just wanna know average price, just click yes, and then you'll get the places famous in that country. So one of the tips is to buy flights 3 months in advance. So with all this COVID happening, I definitely recommend not to fly out in 3 months. So I'm gonna look into October. So just random 5-day trip to Costa Rica. Okay, so now I have San Jose and Liberia. I'm going to San Jose, so you can see the price change to $85.95. So I just click there and get the average of the flights. This sounds good. 7 hours is not bad. So you click flights and then you'll get this. So let's say I want to do this early one, so I'll just check it out. Okay, sounds good. Less layover is good for sometimes. Sometimes a bigger layover is better, because let's say you're stopping 3 hours in another country, that doesn't give you enough time to go out the country. But if you have an 8-hour layover or even 5-hour layover, depending where you're going, it's an awesome way to just travel to that place. So my recent trip, I was able to go to Miami for like 5 hours, and it was a nice experience. Another trip I had, I went to Tokyo for 8 hours, which is great. I got to see the city of it. So this is great. Salvador, I'm just gonna be a 55-minute layover, so this is perfect. So you want to select the flight. You could buy it from here, or, so I'm just selecting both. You could book it from here. These are the options they give you. So if you want it for $280, you will go here. You just select it, make an account, and just book it. The other option is to buy from the flight. So I don't like to click on this one. I would just make a new one and go on the actual site. So Avianca. Go here and you do the same. LAX to San Jose, Costa Rica, same dates, 8 to the 12. Search for flight. And here you could check, it's loading. Got it. It's actually $279, so a little less. And then you just fill this out, put information, and you're good to go if that's how you want to book it. But if you're just on the search one, so we're gonna check here, and there's one for $134. This is the lowest, so I'm gonna click on this one. And then light travel. No, I don't want M size, just the basic. And to come back, the cheapest is $165, so I'm gonna click that one as well. And then the total will be $324, so it definitely went up. Another website that I like to check before I make my decision is Orbitz. I've been using Orbitz for pretty much almost 9-10 years from it, so I'm gonna do the same. LAX to San Jose, Costa Rica, San Jose, Costa Rica. I'm gonna change the dates. the 8th to the 12th. It's just one ticket that I'm looking at. I'm gonna search. I'm in Orbitz, and there's one even cheaper at $214. So I'm gonna check it out. So I like the layover. It's only one stop, 2 hours. So I'm okay with that one. And then returning 3 hours. So that's okay as well with me. You just want to update it. There's more prices here. But let's say I want to do that one. No thanks. I put no thanks for now, but sometimes I'll show you. So I got the whole thing for $214, and that's how you get a cheaper flight. Sometimes you just got to do a little bit of research, but definitely Google Flights is a good way to start just to get a thing. Another thing that I like about Orbit to look into this is show flexible dates, and a calendar is going to show up, and this is definitely beneficial for you. I'm gonna get closer so you can see. So $215, it is the lowest I see, but like, let's say I could have left Friday and come back Tuesday, and it'll be even cheaper, $165. So if you have flexible dates, I definitely will look into Orbitz. They have a nice calendar. There's a bunch of other sites that also you could book from. The only issue is the prices change. So sometimes they'll say $164, and then when you click on it plus taxes, you end up paying more. So definitely, if you find another site and it's cheaper than this, I would definitely recommend to completely book where it says taxes and final price, and that's when you know which one has the best offer. Last tip I would say, when booking a flight, you do sometimes want to check vacation packages. So sometimes it will be cheaper to just get flight and hotel. So let's say the same dates, I would just search. So right now the flight is about $200. It depends as far as with the package, how many people are going with. Are you going by yourself? Where are you staying? What kind of hotels do you like to stay? I'll probably make another video about finding a place, but just to give you like an average of how to actually book it. You could book the flight separate, or you could book a package together and see if it actually better option for you or not. Last tips, I'm just gonna recap where we looked at. We checked in Google Flights just for an average, and then we went, they gave us a site Bayama, and Orbit is where I go and check as well. And the fourth option was to check on the actual airline. So for this one, it was Avianca, so you would check. Sometimes there is it's cheaper in the actual website, so definitely always